Hey again, it's Glenn from the Burnett River Clean. I'm just down below the newest bridge here in Bundaberg, and I'm on the ocean side of it. If you're coming from North Bundaberg going over to Bundaberg, like city, this is an area where rubbish has been dumped. You can see all those butane gas cans. There must be about 40 of them. All the plastic bottles. I can't even explain how much rubbish is dumped here in the mangroves. The amount of butane gas bottles is crazy. I'll go around to the other side. You can see this rubbish is ridiculous. Look at those cans of those butane cans. There's a guy camping looking at me now about 30 metres away, and I actually saw him throw a green tarp onto another pile that I'm about to pass in a minute, but it could get ugly because I'm about to go past his tent, and I don't think he's going to like that. But let's go and have a look and see how it goes. You can see this pile here. That green tarp that's in the middle of that, I actually saw him throw that there. This person that's over here the other day. I'll put it on pause because I don't want any unsavoury words to come out on the site. I'm not saying that guy's doing anything wrong, but he has the exact same kind of things sitting around the back of his tent there, and he's using a butane cooker next to the fire that he's using. And you come over to here, there's another pile of rubbish. And one thing that makes this pile of rubbish a little bit more obvious is you can see here the track that leads to that rubbish is pretty visible and runs straight over to that tent. I'm still not saying it's him, but I mean, I don't know. He could be just a poor innocent bloke sitting there camping while all this is going on around him. But I do know he's been there for around at least 3 months. And we'll notify the council today and let them hopefully go and talk to him, because he might know who's dumping this rubbish if it's not him. These car tyres and all that, they've been here for a while. When I say a while, a few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. I've asked the council if I can pull them out, and they say to me I'm only allowed to dump 1 tyre a day. Like, seriously. I'll say it again, and I will sound like a whinging broken record. The council here are using your money. They have employed a river clean company to come here and remove rubbish from the river. The person from that river clean emailed me, threatened me with a litigation because I said something that they didn't like. And in that email, he corrected me because I said he worked 5 days a week. He said he works 6. So he comes here for 6 days, roughly every 3 months. To do what? To get up and down the main river and to go on to Bundaberg now. This is the whole reason you are paying for Bundaberg now. It's because it makes the mayor and the council look good. You do not see one single negative thing on Bundaberg now. Look at this riverbank. There's no cleaning going on besides the couple of kilometres along the main stretch of the river. Nobody is going up into the Sandy Hook area or the Clan River on a constant basis and all those other rivers, and your taxpayer funded Bundaberg now is coming out of your pocket. You are the ones that are paying for this river cleaner to come up here and do nothing. And I'll get another threatening letter, no doubt. But the point is, it's true. And, you know, maybe he isn't to blame. The council might have said to him, just do 6 days a week. But the thing is, also, I looked at the tender and I pulled out of the tender because of the stringent, ridiculous crap that the council had made me want to have to do. They even said that I couldn't use the initials BRC because Burnett River Clean is the same as Bundaberg Regional Council. Okay, I'm back in the car. It's pretty windy, so I apologise for any awful sound that's coming through the microphone. The thing that I just don't understand is why this council can continue to parade itself around on TV with a boat that they use as a river cleaner with bags of covered rubbish in their boat and say that that's good enough. It is not good enough. It's nowhere near it. It's not even a fraction of good enough. But it's good enough for the mayor because it makes him look frickin' good. And I'm really getting pissed off about this because this is just ridiculous now. That rubbish will sit there that I just showed you for 6 months, a year, till the next flood, who knows. I mean, if that guy in that tent did that, there's $100 worth of frickin' cans and bottles in there that he could have walked up and cashed in, but he didn't. And I mean, he can even go and pick them up now and walk over and cash them in. But like I said, it may not be him, but when I looked at his tent, and you have a look in this, you'll see the same Audi blue cooler bags, the same bottles lying around, and a butane gas bottle. Exactly the same cans that are in the bush a little bit further away. So whether it's him or whether it's not, he could be a valuable witness to the council. If the council just came down and said to him, do you know who's throwing this rubbish around? Have you got any idea? And then after saying that, maybe the council could get off their ass and pick the shit up. But that ain't going to happen. They're just going to wait for me to call in and say, oh, look, there's a bit of rubbish down here. What's the chances of me picking it up and taking it to the tip? And then in about a week after that, they'll get back to me and say, yeah, you can do it. Thanks, Glenn. That's what this woman from the council says, thanks. I've still not heard back since the 25th of July about the lady stealing the water. And then I get all these nitwits in Bundaberg saying to me, water's free, you can take free, you can do whatever you want. You can't take it. I've now got an email from the council that says no water in Bundaberg is free to anybody. It's against the law. Well, I know where this lady is. They're still not going to do anything about that. She was probably taking 20,000 litres, 30,000 litres a week. How do I know? She could have been selling it for all I know. Anyway, I have no words at the moment. I'm so pissed off about that pile of shit over there that's been there for ages. Someone needs to do something about this, and I'd really like people to get on the phone and ask why nothing's being done. Why that rubbish is sitting there and why that camper is sitting there with rubbish right around his whole tent. Whether he's a good bloke, a bad bloke, or homeless or not homeless, he needs to be educated that you can't leave rubbish laying around the tent because it'll just blow away and end up in the river. And I saw the guy actually throw a green sheet of plastic on that pile of rubbish about 3 days ago. Yeah, so maybe the council ought to get him and put him in a frickin' home. Give him somewhere to live. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching.